the mic in here so we can drive with the windows down a little bit. That mic should help out with that because it is super hot in here. And you can see the oil temp is up there already, so no problem. So we've got the DCT, works like it always works. So just one tap to the right and it goes into automatic mode. Another tap is manual. He installed this little screen right there. We're going to go for automatic, but we still have to shift up ourselves. Downshifts are automatic, but you'll see that it basically works like any other DCT M3. All right, so here we go. Now all this setting up has been done by Emad himself, so you have to set up everything, you know, about the gearbox, about the engine. Everything has to talk to each other to be able to work properly. Okay, so let's just do a little sound check. Oh, and that exhaust gives this car such a crazy sound. It sounds completely different from the M5 where this engine came from. You know, it sounds so racy and raw. And the entire car feels super racy. I mean, you have all this noise from these pumps that are pumping stuff. Oh, that is ridiculous. And again, it just works. So second gear. Oh. Oh. It's such a crazy experience to drive this engine, or drive this car with this engine with a DCT gearbox, because normally you have that SMG, which is brutal on the upshifts if you have it like in the most aggressive setting. Yes, it's brutal, you get this massive hit through the drivetrain, but the gearbox and the engine combination in the M5 also make you feel the weight of the car, because the M5 of course is quite heavy. This car feels so much lighter. It's incredible. Now, to make everything fit, a couple of things had to move. The power steering pump, for instance, that was in the rear, that's there because it wouldn't fit in there. The steering wheel is a bit off center because otherwise it wouldn't fit. So those are, you know, the regular engine swap problems. But other than that, it's incredible how... Oh, this is fast, man. What is this? Oh, how does this run this well? It is insane. It sounds like a freaking race car, a V10 race car. Man, how do you start something like this? It just boggles my mind. I mean, so the reason Emad built this car is because he wanted something unique, you know. First he wanted to build it as a manual, but he said, yeah, that has been done already, so let's do something that hasn't been done and let's put a DCT in there. And the fact that this works so well and no one has ever done it, and you just built this stuff, is insane. And it almost I almost feel like this could have been done by BMW as well, if, you know, if they had the crazy thought to maybe try this. I think maybe they did. I overheard Emma say something. Maybe they did make a concept car or something like that. But it just works so well, this engine in this car. Oh, and it moves. Okay, so rare view behind the scenes for you guys. The new GoPro 10 is also really bad at heat management. So okay, so the GoPro kept shutting off because it was running too hot, so I had to switch GoPros, and we're going to try again on this side where it's also a little bit less busy. Oh, look at this is so crazy, the way this car feels, the way it handles, it just, everything just clicks, everything works. So of course we also measured the 100 to 200 kilometers an hour. We did a 6.9, Emma has been able to do 6.6, 6.7. So it is really, really quick. That's a 1 gear, 6 gear pull. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Man. Emma, crazy bastard. What an insane build. It is honestly one of my favorite cars of this year. And the DCT with the V10 makes so much sense. We also have a lighter flywheel from the E92 M3, and the thing revs out so nicely. And if you combine that with that gearbox, it just feels amazing. Okay, I'm going to open the window a little bit because I am dying, and because you guys want to hear the sound, of course. That is insane. And I was thinking before Emma arrived, and before we were driving this car, that it could be quite an intimidating car to drive, you know, an engine swap, it might feel weird, it might feel way more hardcore than this, but it's actually really easy to drive. Oh. Window won't close, go too fast. There it goes. It just feels like such a good idea, this. The fact that it works so well and that it's so much fun makes me so happy that there is someone out there who thought, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to build it. And that it turns out this well, that just makes me happy. What are you doing? Okay, so let's do one more little pull from down low. Third gear. Oh, it just revs out so nicely. We've also got the carbon fiber drive shaft from a BMW M4. There's just so much stuff to remember on this car. I think I covered it all, but man. Oh man, okay guys. That's it for this review. I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to check out ProCar. Emma, thank you so much for taking your car to us, for trusting us enough to drive this car. I really appreciate it. I know that we were almost, I think, the first ones to drive this car next to you and your brother. So, and the camera shut down again. I freaking hate the new GoPro. Oh, okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next